This is wrestling's greatest moments.
Hey now, wrestling fans. It's time for another episode of Wrestling's Greatest Moments, Who's Dat Wrestler, where we provide 5 clues and you have to guess the wrestler's identity. The less clues you need to get the answer, the better your score. Before we get started though, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Here are the rules. You have 5 clues to guess each wrestler's identity. That is, the wrestling name they're best known by. This week, we're adding a picture clue. You'll get a picture of a wrestler that is blurred out. As the clues progress, you'll see more of the wrestler, which will hopefully give you a better idea of the wrestler's identity. Keep in mind that as the categories get more challenging, the picture clues will also be more challenging. For example, you may get a picture of a wrestler after a hair versus hair match that makes it more difficult to guess their identity. As always, if you answer the question with the first clue, you get 5 points. If you answer the question by the second clue, you get 4 points, and so on, with the 5th and last clue being worth 1 point. If you don't answer the question within 5 clues, you get a whole lot of nothing. Dare to play the wild card? If you're willing to take a risk, consider playing our wild card question. We'll give you the subject. The question could be easy, medium, or hard. You won't know until you play it. It's a multiple choice, or as we used to say in school, multiple guess. Answer it right and you add 5 points to your score. Answer it wrong and you deduct 5 points. Remember, the wild card is optional. Here's an example. Category: The Road Warriors. Your difficulty is easy. Lucky you. Question: which of these tag team titles weren't held by the Road Warriors? 1. The AWA World Tag Team Championship. 2. The WWF Tag Team Championship. 3. The ECW Tag Team Championship. 4. The NWA World Tag Team Championship. The correct answer is 3. The ECW Tag Team Championship. Please don't post any answers or clues in the comment section in case someone hasn't played. Thanks. Good luck. Question 1. Easy. Clue number 1. This second-generation wrestler was born in Bellevue, Illinois on May 15, 1967. He was known for competing in his bare feet. This wrestler debuted in 1976. Clue number 2. This wrestler feuded with Chris Adams in World Class Championship Wrestling after Adams broke a chair over his head. Clue number 3. This wrestler battled NWA World Heavyweight Champion Nature Boy Ric Flair to a double countout at the 2nd Annual Von Erich Memorial Parade of Champions. The previous year, this wrestler teamed with his father and one of his brothers to win the NWA 6-Man Tag Team Championship. World Class Championship Wrestling version. Clue number 4. This wrestler and his brothers feuded with the Fabulous Freebirds in World Class Championship Wrestling. Clue number 5. This wrestler held the NWA World Tag Team Championship Texas version with his brother David. This wrestler also held the World Class Wrestling Association 6-Man Tag Team Championship with his brother Kerry and kayfabe cousin Lance. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Kevin Von Erich? Question 2. Easy. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on February 16, 1969 in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Trained by Boris Malenko, this wrestler worked on the indie scene before heading to Stampede Wrestling, where he worked under a mask as one half of the team, the Blackhearts. Clue number 2. This wrestler competed as the Vampire Warrior before he entered the WWF. Clue number 3. This wrestler played a goth character who may or may not have been a vampire. Clue number 4. This wrestler took Edge and Christian under his wing. The trio was known for its elaborate entrance where they ascended into a ring of fire. Clue number 5. This wrestler and his faction were known as the Brood. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Gangrel? Question 3. Medium. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on December 5th, 1951, in Chicago, Illinois. This wrestler debuted in 1973 after training with Bruno Sammartino. Clue number 2. This wrestler was a member of the Dangerous Alliance. The group later kicked him out and he turned babyface. Clue number 3. This wrestler was a color commentator on WCW Nitro, eventually returning to the ring to battle members of the New World Order. This wrestler defeated Erich Bischoff at 1997 Starrcade. Clue number 4. This wrestler turned on Bruno Sammartino, leading to their memorable cage match at 1980's Showdown at Shea's Supercard. Clue number 5. This wrestler nicknamed himself the Living Legend, despite Bruno Sammartino already bearing the name. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Larry Zbyszko? Question 4. Medium. Clue number 1. This second-generation wrestler was born on August 26, 1965, in Amarillo, Texas. He played for the Arena Football League's Dallas Texans before debuting in the Global Wrestling Federation in 1992. Clue number 2. This wrestler captured the Global Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship with Johnny Hawk, aka future WWE superstar JBL. Clue number 3. This wrestler took a 2-year break from wrestling, but returned to action around 1995, competing in All Japan Pro Wrestling. Around 1997, this wrestler also competed in Extreme Championship Wrestling, but it would be his 1998 debut in WCW that led to his greatest fame. Clue number 4. This wrestler teamed with Kurt Hennig, Barry Windham, and Kendall Windham to form the West Texas Rednecks. This faction feuded with the No Limit Soldiers. Clue number 5. This wrestler appeared with the West Texas Rednecks in their videos Rap is Crap, I Hate Rap, and Good Ol' Boys. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Bobby Duncum Jr.? Question 5. Hard. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on April 10, 1925 in Downers Grove, Illinois, and began his professional career in 1948. Clue number 2. This wrestler held the NWA World Tag Team Championship, Detroit version, with one of his sons. Clue number 3. This wrestler occasionally worked as a masked wrestler called the Masked Miser. He later worked under a mask as the Carpetbagger. Clue number 4. This wrestler set a world record for the most sit-ups performed by someone on July 4th, 1945. Clue number 5. This wrestler formed his own wrestling promotion, International Championship Wrestling. This wrestler promoted his 2 sons in the company. After the promotion folded, the 3 went to work in the Memphis-based Continental Wrestling Association, CWA. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Angelo Poffo? Question 6. Hard. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on September 14th, 1929, in Montreal, Quebec. A talented amateur wrestler, he competed at the 1948 Summer Olympics. This wrestler won the gold medal at the 1950 British Empire Games. This wrestler debuted in 1951, reportedly against Al Tucker. Clue number 2. This wrestler struggled for several years as a babyface before working in Detroit as a heel. This wrestler had a memorable program with babyface wrestler Larry Chenet, aka the Flying Frenchman. Promoter Don Owen reportedly gave this wrestler his famous nickname in 1962. Clue number 3. This wrestler's younger brother and younger sister were prominent wrestlers. Clue number 4. This wrestler teamed with his younger brother, feuding with Dick the Bruiser and the Crusher. This wrestler also teamed with a kayfabe brother, feuding with the Torres brothers. Clue number 5. This wrestler was nicknamed Mad Dog. Who's Dat Wrestler? Who is Maurice Mad Dog Vachon? Question 7. Ridiculous. Clue number 1. This wrestler was born on August 1st, 1878, in the Russian Empire. He was known for his impressive physique and feats of strength, even before he wrestled professionally. He is believed to have started competing professionally around 1900. Clue number 2. This wrestler had a famous series with American wrestler Tom Jenkins. This wrestler defeated Jenkins at Madison Square Garden in New York City on May 4th, 1905, and was recognized in the United States as World Heavyweight Champion of Catch-as-Catch-Can Wrestling. Clue number 3. This wrestler is often credited with inventing the professional wrestling hold, the bear hug. Clue number 4. This wrestler was nicknamed the Russian Lion. Clue number 5. This wrestler met his match when he lost to Frank Gotch in Chicago on April 3rd, 1908. A subsequent rematch at Chicago's Comiskey Park on September 4th, 1911 ended in defeat for this wrestler. Who's that wrestler? Who is George Hackenschmidt? Dare to play the wild card? Remember, the wild card is optional. This week's wild card category, the Wild Samoans. Difficulty, hard. Which of these titles was not held by the Wild Samoans? Afa and Sika. 1. NWA World Tag Team Championship, Detroit version. 2. IWA World Tag Team Championship. 3. NWA United States Tag Team Championship, Mid-America version. 4. NWA World Tag Team Championship, Jim Crockett Promotions, aka Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling version. The answer is 4. NWA World Tag Team Championship, Jim Crockett Promotions, aka Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling version. The Wild Samoans held many tag team championships, including versions of the NWA World Tag Team Championship. However, they did not hold the Jim Crockett Promotions version. Now, it's time to add up your score. Let's have the coach tell you how you did. Coach?
How'd you do? No points. You set up the ring. While you're at it, sweep up the gym. 1 to 5 points. You're a wrestling school student. 6 to 10 points. You're a local talent, or what I like to call a bum. 11 to 15 points. You're a jobber to the stars. 16 to 20 points. You're a mid-card talent. 21 to 25 points. You're an upper-card talent. 26 to 30 points. You're a main eventer. 31 to 34 points. You're the undisputed world champion. 35 points. You're a living legend. While you're at it, subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell. Wrestling's greatest moments, the channel that celebrates the squared circle.